TikTok is all the rage nowadays. But I saw a TikTok that I wanted to share with you today. It's this guy named Steve Oi. I don't know. I don't know how to say his name. But he has like 2 million followers. And I tried doing some research on him. I don't know if he's in healthcare, but he has this series called Tips from the ER. Yeah, let's watch it together.
Tips from the ER. We don't know what's wrong. That's right, after all the poking, prodding, touching, and undressing, your scans, your blood work, and your labs came back, and we can finally tell you that we have not one clue why you are in pain.
Okay, the way he says that is pretty funny. The way he cusses, right? But I mean, what's up with those creepy emojis on the side when he's talking about undressing, right? I don't get that. But let's keep watching.
You think you'd be happy to hear that nothing's wrong with you, but you hate that answer. You'd rather be told you were.
He calls the audience mother effers, which he's talking to patients. He calls them mother effers. All right, let's keep going.
Dying. At least that would justify why you stressed out, rushed to the ER, and spent 6 hours at the hospital. Instead, you got handed the biggest set of blue balls the ER has to offer. Sometimes all you needed was a day off, ibuprofen, rest, and a better diet. If something hurts to move, stop moving it. Hurts to move your arm? Stop moving your arm.
The way he's presenting it is funny, right? That's the comedy. But we'll get into this. And the way he's using emojis is funny too.
Learn some physical therapy. You'd be surprised how many people have no idea how to use their own bodies. Anyways, thanks for coming to see us. That'll be $2,000.
Okay. Oh man, there's so much to unpack here. So as a guy who tries to write comedy, there's a thing called the subtext, which is the actual joke. And looking at there's something unsettling about this one. I only think the delivery of this was funny. Again, going back into writing comedy, you have to know the joke. What is the subtext? What is the joke? In this case, what is the joke? Who are you making fun of? This guy is making fun of patients. There's also this other saying in comedy where you punch up, you don't punch down. Like you can make fun of CEOs and bigwig corporations, but you can't make fun of homeless people. It's not funny. You're just being an ass. And it seems like this guy is just being an ass. He's punching down. What else is the joke? What else is the subtext? Well, the subtext is that he's using the fact that patients don't know. Let me take these off. This was just for the volume. He's also using the fact that patients are uneducated on common diagnoses, over-the-counter medications, and just like patients not being well-versed in medical terminology. It's true. There's some truth to what he says. A lot of times pain is an unknown cause in the ER, and that's just how it is. But to pass so much judgment, I think, is not funny. But who is the joke on? The joke is on patients who don't know better. The joke and the people in on the joke are healthcare professionals who know more than the patients. Maybe sometimes we get frustrated with patients because they're upset that after all these tests and exams, we really don't know what's wrong with them, and then they give us a hard time. But we shouldn't be asses to them. I've watched a few of his other videos, and some of them are funny. A lot of it is his delivery, but I don't think this one was funny. I think the humor was misplaced. I think he was punching down to patients who don't know any better. And yeah, should we look at more? Let's look at more.
My son died.
Okay, this is from this lady who we've all seen. She is lip syncing to the Grinch, and she says, "When my coworkers find out I still travel, don't wear a mask, I am out and let my kids have play dates. Supposedly she lost her job. I don't know the truth about it. But going back to what we were talking about, what is the subtext? Okay, so the people on TikTok are trying to be funny, right? Obviously, she put some time and effort to lip sync to, what is it, The Grinch? The subtext is she doesn't seem to care about these social distancing guidelines, like putting on a mask, traveling, and letting her kids have play dates. That's her subtext. Yeah, I don't think it was funny. I don't agree with her subtext. I don't agree with her opinions. I just don't think she should have been fired over this TikTok. I think she only got fired because this TikTok got so popular, or not popular, but maybe notorious. But where do we draw the line? I don't think there was any malintent on this TikTok. And what if she was just kidding? What if, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope with all these social media and canceling people. There was a lot of outrage over this TikTok. I don't think it was well-placed outrage. I think we can be outraged at a lot of other things. Oh, let's go look at another TikTok. So this girl has over 3 million followers on TikTok. So day shift. How much Ativan did you give the patient? Night shift, 0.5 milligrams. Rowdy patient, sleeping comfortably. And the characters are lip syncing to How Bizarre. How Bizarre. It's a song. I'm not going to play the song for copyright reasons. But let's dive into this one. How Bizarre. We're going to look at the subtext. What is the joke? Why is it so funny? Okay, you're lip syncing to something like How Bizarre, and with your body language, you're saying, oh, well, so 0.5 milligrams is a very, very low dose of Ativan. Ativan is an anti-anxiety anxiolytic to reduce anxiety. Can be used as a sedative. When the day shift is asking, how much did you give? And the night shift says 0.5, and the rowdy patient sound asleep, and they say, oh, 0.5. How bizarre that 0.5 milligrams, which is a small dose, put this patient to sleep. Let's further dive deep. The subtext would be, oh, maybe they gave a little more. They gave a little more than what was ordered or what was prescribed. How bizarre that a small dose would have put a patient to sleep like that. Which implies that more was given than the small dose. But we all know that nurses do not practice medicine and only give what's prescribed. And if you give what's more than prescribed or what's not ordered, you could lose your license because you'd be practicing medicine, which you're not allowed to do as a nurse. But that is exactly what the subtext here is saying. But where's the outrage on this person? I think this girl is funny. I think it's a funny TikTok. I think it's a funny video. The subtext here is this girl is practicing medicine, giving more than what's intended. Versus the other girl who was just saying, oh, I don't wear a mask and I still travel. So this one nurse is saying, I don't wear a mask and I still travel. And this other nurse's TikTok is saying, I may or may not give more than the ordered dose. Two separate subtexts, two separate jokes. One lost her job and one probably didn't. What a world we live in, right? Like I said, I think we have a lot of misplaced anger. I think the girl with the mask TikTok, I think it just struck a wrong chord during this pandemic, which why it gained so much traction on TikTok. Versus this other one, it was just like, how bizarre. That wraps up my TikTok review. What I want to know is what you all think. What do you think of these TikToks? Should that nurse have been fired? What kind of jokes are appropriate as healthcare professionals in social media? What's funny? What's not funny? What's appropriate to joke about? What's not appropriate to joke about? Where do we draw the lines for people losing their jobs? I want to know what you all think. Let me know in the comments below. And send me any TikToks you want me to look at or any memes you want me to review. Ooh, maybe a video, maybe a meme review. A meme review. Oh, a meme review. That would be a good video. I do have a TikTok, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, follow me at Joscel James. Follow me on Instagram at Joscel James, Twitter at Joscel James. If you like this video, press the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Until next time, my name is Joscel James. Stay essential, my friends.